What's up, YouTube? Here's my collection video of my colognes. Now, I have the very commercial big sellers like Le Male, Issey-Miyake, Acquadigio, and then I have Anemori HM, Guerlain, Abi Rohe, Jobon, Escada Magnetism, Burberry Brit, very sexy for him, Body Koros, Black Soul by Ted Lapidus, and Voyage by Nautica, Boss Number 1, and Le Nuit by Laurent, the heavy top to it. And this one is a good one. It has a really powdery spice to it, and it really works quite well. It's a very long lasting. It's a very rich smell. I got World Extension. I got Armani Code. And then I got a bunch of different kinds of, I put them all in lots of different categories. Like, I got the Gucci's, and then I have, the Gourmands. I have like the Vita Olympica and Animal, and also, then if I want like a rich smell, I might go John Varvatos or Dirty English, Yadagan Caron, or Montana Parfum de Homme. If you want that kind of rich smell that's not a unisex one, they all do a pretty good job of doing that. Like, Dirty English has that dry leather, and it's just a very rich smell, and it takes a while for this one to like kick in right away, because it's not like a top note scent that you can just say on a test strip you want to buy. But people that actually wear this stuff talk about the dry down, and it's just totally different. And so this actually smells better on skin as a practical buy. And like Montana Parfum de Homme, it's one of the vintage scents. It's actually very highly rated. It kind of has a gourmand touch too. It's very macho. And kind of fresh too. So it has a very good combination. And I got Burberry Touch, which is almost gone. Got Michael, the Sexual Sugar Daddy, and the Sexual Secret. And the Sugar Daddy's a good gourmand type of fragrance. It's kind of unisex, like labeled that way, but it's a good smell that anybody can wear. And, it's this purple juice. If you see the purple juice, you can kind of get an idea that this is going to be a candied scent. And, the pralines and stuff in the dry down in this one make it very unique, and it's good. And then I got Usher and You Are. And I just recently got Giorgio Beverly Hills Red and Giorgio Beverly Hills. And red is really nice. It's a very nice aromatic, kind of spicy powerhouse scent. It's very fresh, and it's very masculine smells too. I don't see a lot of reviews online on this stuff. I mean, it's very interesting too. You get a lot of rich spice in this one, and you get some leather, and so it's a very manly scent. And that's one thing, like with the 80s scents, they tend to be better on that. And then modern day fragrances tend to start to go unisex, and they get sweet and they dry down. And this stuff is actually well put together, and it works pretty well. But I know it's been reformulated, so I mean, some people may not be able to deal with the new versions. Just like, you just got this, and the original Giorgio Beverly Hills is very macho scent, but it has a very sparkling kind of feel to it. It's a green Superb, but it's a very sparkling smell. Like, it's kind of fresh. pleasant, but it smells different and pleasant at the same time. It kind of, it's like in the era where you use green ingredients instead of the citrus. And then, you had a more earthy smell to a lot of those fragrances. And they would have this kind of spice and leather and moss and all kinds of stuff like that that would completely build on the fragrance. And so, in modern time, you have like Black XS, which is much sweeter and it's richer woods. And you get, the rosewood and you get a variety of spices in this one. This one has a variety of spices that come together and they give this great smell, just with a touch of praline. And it almost smells fruity, but it isn't. It's the response from using very good quality ingredients that can give a very soothing, fruity smell, because you're using much higher quality oils. And like Paco Rabanne will tend to take a lot of different ingredients, and he will put various fruity spices with succulent fruit, and he can do amazing things with fragrance. And I've got Versace Dreamer. Now this one is kind of a tobacco scent, so it's probably not for everybody. I got some store-bought scents. I got Archaic by the Buckle Store, and I just collected Midnight Magic by Route 21. And now this one is a gourmand, and this one has a lot of Anise into it, and so it's kind of a spicy licorice dry down in the fragrance. We'll get back to this one. It's very interesting because there are no reviews online of that one. And I got, a couple other fragrances like Cool Water Game, Thallium, Sport, the Pure Black or Deep Black, Corduroy, Fat Farm Ottman, John Barbados, Valentino, Unpredictable, Burberry Weekend, Mandalay Bay Blue, Kenneth Cole Black, Allure Pour Homme, Boss, Pure Malt, Pure Gold Pour Homme. And then I also got these two very promising scents from an unknown brand. They're actually really good. Dosis de Oro and Dosis Ombre de Platino. And these are really good. And the Ombre de Oro has maybe a sweeter tonka bean base, whereas Ombre de Platino is fresher. But these are really good. Like, okay, I go to City Trends, and I go in there looking at fragrance, and this was not open, but somebody wanted to open it, so they opened it up. People at the scent counter really liked it, but then nobody was going to buy that right away, but it got picked up very quickly, very fast. I mean, it's a really good smell. It definitely is a good buy. And so, like a Dosis Ombre, if you see them in a store, these are what you want to get. They smell really good for the price. And there's also, like, I got Gucci by Gucci, and personally with the Guccis, I have good chemistry with the Guccis. So if I see Gucci as a brand, I'm more likely to get it, just because I think I'll have better use out of it. And that's my video.